How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of the military campaign for Stronghold 3. Today we are on mission number 13, the Bishop Redham.
We barely made it out alive, but there wasn't time to stop, to recoup, to gather our forces. We rode all day, without a clue as to whether the Abbey had fallen yet or not, as to whether Lady Catherine was all right. They were already there, inside, waiting until we made ourselves visible. We stood back and waited ourselves for nightfall. We readied what little forces we had to take back the Abbey. Whilst we waited, we prayed that Lady Catherine was still alive.
Redham, Earl Swinefoot's brother, is a pig in priest's clothing. His father gave him the title when he was just 15, and he has been abusing his position ever since. Unmask him as the thug he is and bring him to his knees. To do this with your few troops means you must move under cover of darkness and bring the siege to a conclusion before dawn.
Okay, so in our objectives here, to win we simply need to capture the Abbey, which is basically like an estate, and lose if I fail to capture the Abbey before dawn. So as you can see, we are timed here, or if I have no troops left, which is a pretty standard condition. We're going to be playing it on the hardest difficulty. Let's get started. Okay, here's our army. And our first objective is to move over here to this little encampment. So what I'm going to be doing, hopefully, is sending in the swordsmen up front. This is a little bit tricky. Obviously, as we are timed, I don't want to make too many mistakes here. What are these? These are the sappers. So I can take out some of these archers here from range if I stay under cover of darkness, but at the same time, I do need my swordsmen to be ready to intercept the units that he sends out, that the pig sends out here. That is the pig, by the way. Okay, so let's try to take out these archers here. So that's one down. Let's get the second one here. Oh, we got some acemen there instead. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's get these archers back a little bit. Those macemen, the swordsmen were supposed to intercept the macemen, but they didn't. So that's it's a little bit beyond my control, wasn't it? I'm just kidding. It wasn't beyond my control. Okay, the archers are down, which is the important thing. There's still a couple of archers up there. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to send these sappers up, hopefully to take care of that wall right there. This swordsman needs to stay out of the... Ooh. Yeah. Let's back off here a little bit. I'm just waiting until the fire is expired here. As you can see, there are apparently some pitch ditches there that these archers, these hidden archers up here set ablaze. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit for that to expire. It burns a while, doesn't it? As you can see, we are timed, like a quarter of our time down already. So we're going to have to keep a move on here, basically, if we hope to win this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get a couple of these down here. I mean, obviously... Oh my god. Terrible unit pathing. Like, why is he running around to that side? Nobody knows. Okay, let's get the swordsman. The swordsman will have enough health to stay there and fight. But frequently what I see end up happening here is that you tell them to attack it from this direction, right? And they walk all the way around to go to the other side of it. Even when there aren't a whole lot of swordsmen occupied at that moment with it. Which is, it's really weird. Okay, one's down. Come back here. Hopefully that swordsman can take care of the archer there. Okay. Good. Let's get the units moving here. Oh, there are 3 archers up there. That explains why we were taking a rather large amount of damage here. But our swordsmen will be able to deal with them, obviously. Okay. So, like, I can get most of the troops through here, I think, without them walking over any more additional traps. I think they were going to walk over some traps there, but by redirecting them, I think we've largely mitigated any potential damage. So we need to walk along this road here. It might be kind of hard to see it. But it ends up right down here. So it's a rather long trek, but it basically bypasses the castle. So let's get everything over in this... Wait, This corner right up here. So it's a long ways away. It's a long trek, as I said. I think I've got them all moving. Now that we have a moment to take a look at the Bishop Redham's defenses here, aka Errol Swinefoot, we can see that approaching it from the front would not be a good idea despite our battering ram. As you can see here, there are a lot of crossbowmen on the walls, right there, a lot of archers, so we would have taken heavy casualties. We couldn't approach it from this side because there's a little bit of terrain here that prevents us from just walking along here. And also, we would take a lot of damage because we'd have to walk right close to the walls, right? So going from this direction is much better. So the way we're going, you can see our troops are moving there. We're going to be heading down to this gully, or this canyon, and then we'll be approaching the wall from this side right here. So this is, facing it front on. The defense is just the left side of the wall, right here next to the keep. So we're going to have like an immediate, once we break this wall, immediate access to the keep. It's really ultimately the best way to do it. It might be the only way to do it on hard. Obviously, when you're playing it on easier difficulties, you have more troops. But when you're playing it on hard especially, it's not always, not always possible to have all options open to you. I'm going to try to get these archers to target the archers on the walls right there. I only have 2 archers left. That was a little bit unfortunate. Those macemen killed more archers than I would have liked. But I'm just going to have them speed along there a little bit. And same thing with the swordsmen. I think we really want the swordsmen to get a move towards the wall as quickly as possible because we're going to use them to bring the wall down. I think ultimately that's the best decision. As you can see, we're already running out of time here. We have like a quarter of our time left, so we do have to keep a move on. Otherwise, you can lose. You can lose. That's for sure. Let's get our macemen over here as well. See if we can get both of those archers off the wall. Yep, that's very nice. Got our swordsmen. Get them moving over there. The rest of these, like, peasants and stuff. Oh, we also do have some macemen. We want the macemen as well. Let's get the macemen on the wall right away. Okay, that'd be a good idea. We have a lot of macemen. Okay, let's get that wall of the macemen. They're going to be able to get there a lot faster than the swordsmen ever could. There are some crossbowmen right here and some pikemen, but largely we'll be able to get this wall down before they can do much of anything to us. And as a matter of fact, they can't even fire at us from where they are at the moment. So that's completely a-okay. Chipping away at this wall here. Very, very nice. 1 minute and 42 seconds left. Ooh, feeling the pressure yet? Imagine assaulting the castle from front. And another thing is, like, unlike other Stronghold titles, we really can't slow the game down any more than this. This is as slow as the game goes, basically. So you do have to be a little bit more competent at micromanaging your troops during these sieges if you want them to be successful. 1 minute, 21 seconds, and I think we're just about through here. Yeah, there we go. Let's rush these crossbowmen with the macemen, and then get the swordsmen to bring up the rear. There's no point in bringing my archers in, or any of these other units. I'm just going to bring them up anyway, but... oh, there's an archer on the wall. I think we're just going to ignore the archer on the wall up there, overall. Let's see here. 56 seconds left. So, I think we can actually do it right now here. Let's rush to the keep. There shouldn't be anything else up here. We should be able to take it over relatively quickly. 750, and done. So there you go. Score. 344. Because we had starting troop points and then friendly skill. So these are the troops that we lost. Overall, we didn't lose that many troops. I suppose it was a good thing that I kept my weaker troops back, because apparently they don't give you points based on the strength of a unit, but just whether the unit exists. It's the only thing I can guess there, because even though we lost some archers there and a couple of swordsmen, overall, we did not take a major hit to our score. So it's a pretty decent score. Obviously, these things do not apply because we weren't actually playing an economic mission. There we go. Score 344. Hard difficulty. That pretty much concludes it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.